So up next, we've got, and Mary, I'm gonna forget this because old brain, but we've got Mary Ozaraga. I'm I'm
Ozaraga.
I'm, I'm say it again. Say it again.
Ozaraga.
Ozaraga. Okay. I
Right.
just want you to say it again because it's so beautiful when you say it.
Ozaraga.
uh, Ozaraga. That's beautiful, beautiful. So Mary is joining us from Cebu City in the Philippines. Tell us what time it
That's
is
right.
there.
It's 10:40 a.m.
AM. AM,
Yes.
people. AM. That is 12 hours difference from me on the East Coast and lots more from you guys on the West Coast. I'm not doing that math right now. So, from your bio, we've got Mary is a singer songwriter and also a worship leader for her church in Cebu City. She started leading worship for global online settings since the lockdowns. Mary began sharing her music during the lockdowns in 2020, eventually releasing 3 singles, a 3 track Christmas EP in 2021, and continues to release new music. Her playfulness and musical influences are seen in how she experiments with song styles. Her style ranges from meditative, soaking songs to pop, upbeat, rap, to folk singer songwriter to alternative symphonic rock. My gosh, you've got it all covered there. And her
Pretty much.
background as a drummer and percussionist is evident in her rhythmic guitar playing, in her songwriting, and in her singing style. She writes and sings primarily in English, and even with varied musical influences, she continues to search for the music of her country's history with a hope to one day raise up worship with music that is now almost completely forgotten. Mary is also, because that's not enough, an architect and master plumber.
Yes.
Okay,
That's right.
how do you do all of that?
I used to not do all that well, but since the lockdown, God has allowed me to pace myself better. Yeah,
Okay,
with wisdom and his timing.
get the blessings with the curse there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
But
goodness. So you have been
with that,
really busy. So yeah, tell us a little bit about those endeavors.
uh, it, I am an architect, so that's my primary vocation.
Hmm.
I've always been involved in music in my church's worship team. Only started writing music back in probably like 7 years. So I'm probably the youngest writer here. I mean, I can't beat
Wow.
Sarah's 15 years. That's great. That's just great. Yeah, yeah. That's 7 years ago. God allowed me to teach young girls who've been rescued from prostitution. I was able to teach them music, and I was teaching them. I was telling them to write their songs, and then I couldn't just tell them to write their songs. I wasn't writing on my own, so I had to, show them that I was writing, and so that's how I was starting to write. But that's how it God fueled it more, a deeper passion, at least a deeper purpose for it, and it grew over the years until the lockdowns. So I started writing even more. Yeah.
Wow. What an amazing story. Well, I'm really looking forward to hearing what you've got. What's your opening song?
It's my first single that I released January of last year. It's called Come Broken Scarred.
Looking forward to it.
Blood and rain, cup running free to wash these days, to set you free, to live where grace and mercy reign. Well, love is king, yes, calls you by name. He says, come as you are. When you're weary and you've fallen, leave your pride behind the door, and won't you come? Broken, scarred. When you find that you're not able, oh, come to the table of the Lord. Oh, come. No, your sin and shame, it laid on the cross. His body paid last cost. Ooh, love was lame. You lives again. He calls you in, calls you friend. He says, come as you are. When you're weary and you've fallen, leave your pride behind the door, and won't you come? Broken sky. When you find that you're not able, oh, come to the table of the Lord. Oh, come. His word, like a flame, defines love from all the lies. Oh, won't you decide to let grace sweep you into love? Won't condemn, invites, made the sacrifice. His name is Jesus Christ. He says, come as you are. When you're weary and you're fallen, leave your pride behind the door, and won't you come? Broken sky. When you find that you're not able, oh, come oh, come, won't you come as you are? When you're weary and you've fallen, leave your pride behind the door, and won't you come? Broken sky. When you find that you're not able, oh, come to the table of the Lord. Oh, come, oh, come. His word, like a flame, defines love from all the lies. Oh, won't you decide to let grace sweep you into love? Won't condemn, invites, made the sacrifice. Yeah.
Wow, that was absolutely beautiful, Mary. Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing that with us. And
Praise God, praise God.
thank goodness those girls got you out of not being a hypocrite, right?
That's right, that's right. Absolutely. Yeah. Couldn't thank them
Oh,
even more.
we're all grateful. We're all grateful. So, tell me a little bit about what you're doing with the rescued women. That's a cause that's near and dear to my heart. Um, I know that a lot of women are caught up in that, and once they get out, they don't necessarily always have someone to help and mentor and get out. So, tell me a little bit about what you do with that.
I don't have much responsibility really. I just teach them music, but my church has partnered with a shelter for where they house these rescued young girls, and the age range is amazing. Like, I mean, you know, they they're from 7 till in their 20s, in their 30s, and you can't imagine that.
Mm,
Unfortunately, I've not been able to be in contact with them since the lockdown, though I've been in contact with the girls that I've been able to teach. I actually released one song last December, which was written, I helped one of the girls write, and it was probably one of the best songs I've ever had, and I'm just glad for that, and they're just gifts. Uh, a friend in church continues to teach them as a teacher, and tries to have them teach them skills, and hoping that they can like, pass that exam, or they can go into college or find work, which usually is hard for them.
mm. That's what an amazing ministry. uh, God bless you for being part of that. Just got to share. Bianca Mendoza said, "Wow, this is a really great song." Sean Thomas, just absolutely beautiful. Um, I absolutely agree with that. It's just a beautiful message. Come as you are. It doesn't matter what you've done, what you think you've done. Nothing can separate us from the love of God.
Amen.
And you put that so beautifully. Oh, thank you for
Amen.
sharing that. Um, Rosalind says, "Great job, Mary." Yes. So keep it going. What have you got for song number two?
So I've actually for all the four songs I have different genres. So you'll have a different
I
you'll
would
hear
hope
different
so.
slants
With
and
your bio, you've got the whole. You got some rap for us tonight.
a short part of it, not a whole song.
Not a whole song.
Yeah, not this
Perfect.
time. Yeah. Okay,
Perfect.
this one
Perfect.
actually has a little rap. This next one.
Love it.
Okay, this song is called Mesmerized, and it's based on Psalm 8. And it's just somehow I was reading that psalm, and I was looking out, and you know how His Majesty covers the whole earth, and how we've covered the whole earth with cement for some reason. We've made it our jungle, our most civilized jungle, or what we call. And hoping that we keep on praying for God to open our eyes to see His amazing beauty in His creation, and even in His children, in the eyes of His children. And this is what a song is about. If skies could speak, would we hear a testament of glory every day? The moon and stars, would they sing a chorus of your wonder and your grace? When every sunrise bids an altar call, without a word, without a sound, would we hear at all? Lord, open our eyes, may we be mesmerized, how your glory fills the earth, how to sing of your worth. Let our praise come alive like a praise of a child, crying out your mystery, silencing the enemy. Oh, 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 oh. If babes could speak, would they be telling of your mighty battles won? Yeah, yeah. And every cry would we hear praises as they watch the demons fall, and as they wander in your splendor, they recognize you are Christ. But would we see you at all? Lord, we pray. Lord, open our eyes, may we be mesmerized, how your glory fills the earth, how to sing of your worth. Let our praise come alive like a praise of a child, crying out in mystery, silencing the enemy. Oh, 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 so here, God, we confess. We trade your night skies for our city lights. We race to the edge of space, set our stars in concrete pavement, and we lost sight of grace, cause we marvel at the street level. Universe we have made, but they crumble, slipping through our fingers. God, we're humbled. Oh, we pray, Lord, open our eyes, may we be mesmerized, how your glory fills the earth, how to sing of your worth. Let our praise come alive like a praise of a child, crying out your mystery, silencing the enemy. Lord, open our eyes, may we be mesmerized, how your glory fills the earth, how to sing of your worth. Let our praise come alive like a praise of a child, crying out your mystery, silencing the enemy. Oh, 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 oh,
gorgeous was that? Okay, Mary, that was so inspired, so inspired. Lee Kennedy says, great job. This song has an incredible groove and message. Sarah Cameron, Mary, you are so talented. Um,
Amen. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. And you've only been doing this for a few years. Where were you hiding your talent up until then?
Um, I serve in industries, but not in the music side. It's only probably this few years now that actually it's only these during the lockdowns that I've actually come forward with music. I'm usually fixing stuff, building stuff, building stages, fixing the toilet, things like that. Those are usually where you could find me.
That is, it's such a as a musician, even when I'm not working on writing, music is usually in my head. Do you find that to be the same thing? Even before
Yes.
you started writing, you were always kind of thinking up tunes and things like that?
Yeah, there's a strange story to that. Actually, back when I was little, I didn't write songs, but I wrote rap and poetry. So that was my background. I was involved in. I was drummer in some amateur rock bands. New, really, really intense rock bands. That was right before I came to know the Lord. But a good 10 years after I came to know the Lord, I could not write anything until 7 years ago. So that was when God started filling me with songs, and yeah. So here we are.
And we're all blessed that he did. So thank you
Yeah.
so much for sharing. So what is your next song?
This one is my second release. So it was released in April of last year. When I release songs, I tried to show different varieties. So I released one which was "Come Broken Scarred" in January, and it's really soft and welcoming and comforting. This one's a bit of something that I hope will wake you up, kind of like something that will kick you off the bed. I find it that we've been sleeping. Our passions, or our passion for God is, I think it's generally all the world. We're become passive Christians. So we await, as we await God's return. The song is called "The Hour of the Sun," and it basically means the last hour. We're living in the last hour, and I hope that we wake up and stand as God's children, stand in the gap for people, and be His soldiers, and fight with Him. So pretty much, if you can listen to the original track in Spotify, you'll probably imagine some horses running or something like that, in a battle. So that was what I hoped to achieve in the song, but for now you'll hear the acoustic version, which I hope to still give justice to the song.
I'm sure it will. Mary Ozaraga. Thank you.
Thank you. It has begun. The dark can hold the promise for too long. Like a wrecking ball that breaks through hollowed strongholds of religion. The pride that built the wall, the lies fall down. The time has come. Wake up to see the promise of the sun. Out of the dark with burning hearts we sing this song to generations. Song of love and glory that's to come. Oh, a song of love and glory that's to come. Oh, hear the sound of the morning. There is a new awakening. Arise, believer, to the call of the dawn as we enter the hour of the sun. It won't be long. Promise speaks, the bridegroom soon will come. So let our lamps be lit, let our hearts be filled with oil of gladness. Let His kingdom come, let His will be done. Oh, let His kingdom come, let His will be done. Oh, hear the sound of the morning. There is a new awakening. Arise, believer, to the call of the dawn as we enter the hour of the sun. Oh, hear the sound of the morning. There is a new awakening. Arise, believer, to the call of the dawn as we enter the hour of the sun. is holy power in this holy hour. Hand on heart, we fight on our knees. There is holy power in this holy hour. Hand on heart, we win on our knees. There is holy power in this holy hour. Hand on heart, we march to the beat of hearts arising, dry bones coming alive, and we sing the song of 1,000 tongues. We know it won't be long. Oh, hear the sound of the morning. There is a new awakening. Arise, believer, to the call of the dawn as we enter the hour of the sun. Oh, hear the sound of the morning. There is a new awakening. Arise, believer, to the call of the dawn as we enter the hour of the sun. Ooh, arise to the call of the dawn as we enter the hour of the sun. Ooh, arise to the call of the dawn as we enter the hour of the sun. Thank you.
Amen. Oh, amen, sister. That was absolutely phenomenal. Just some amazing comments online. Just very encouraging. Everyone is really getting behind the groove of that song and just loving it. But your message, though, your message is so relevant, I think, and it going back to your previous song, just open our eyes, Lord. I think of that passage, and I'm gonna mess up the address, so I'm not gonna try that. But I just think of the passage when the prophet is saying, they're going into battle, and one of whoever he's with, and I can't remember the total story. I'm so sorry, any pastors out there. But basically, the guy's saying, oh my gosh, how are we gonna win? There were so many out there. There are so many enemies out there. How could we possibly even begin to win this? And I think it was the prophet Elijah that said, Lord, open his eyes that he may see. And lo and behold, just an army of angels waiting to go into battle for us. That just really, those songs really speak to me on a personal level. Just getting out of complacency, getting out of our how did you put it?
Oh, I don't remember that.
I don't think you said lazy Christianity, but I think it
Passive.
works.
I think passive.
Passive, yes. Yeah, just getting out of that. That's amazing. I love the musicality that you put behind that. That message is so on. It's just perfect for today. I think too many of us get complacent and, like you said,
Yes, yes.
passive. So you've got one more song for us, but just let us know what you've got coming up here. What are you doing in the future? Where can we see you?
Um, Probably do another Christmas EP in the end of the year, but for now I'll be releasing a Filipino song in the next month. Today is it May yet? Oh no, it's not May yet, so it's in
Nope, not
June.
yet.
Yeah, yeah. So in June I'll be releasing a Filipino song, so that'll be my first. I'll be releasing more songs, hopefully October or something, from in the lines of pregnancy loss, like a miscarriage, song
Oh,
like that, and hopefully Mesmerized too. I will be releasing that this year. I'll be releasing singles mostly, um, and hopefully, I think the idea is, if you can hear all my songs on Spotify or other platforms, you can hear that they're all fully produced, the cinematic production and all that, cinematic rock almost. But hope to release a toned down, stripped down version of it, just me and the guitar. Um,
mm.
Hopefully this year. That's in the prayers.
Well, I think we'll all be looking forward to that. Just to share with you, Rosalind Singh a little bit ago just said, I wish Mary would sing the song she recorded when her friend lost her baby, a song for all those women that had a miscarriage. Beautiful, beautiful song. I know a lot of women go through that in silence,
Yes,
and
yes.
that would. I'm looking forward to hearing that as well. So but what have you got next for us tonight?
This one is a song I released in April, this month. Yeah, it's a Lent song. I'm sorry, I need to wipe my sweat first. It's getting really hot here.
Oh. Well, while you're doing that, Red said we need to get your Filipino song on here, hopefully on the Filipino night that we're working on. So how perfect would that be?
Yeah, I think that's perfect timing. If I'll be releasing it in June and the Filipino night will be in July, that's just perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is actually a Lent song, but I hope it's a song that will speak even beyond the season of Lent. It's called "Love Has the Final Word." The song talks about like me putting myself in the time, witnessing what was going on when Jesus was crucified. And no, I know it's not possible, but I wanted to paint it in a way that, since over the years we've sugarcoated how all that went, we've downplayed how that went, and with the truth that it was an ugly, ugly mess. It was not. It's probably not a sight you would want to see on social media. It's probably something that I would turn off. I would never get myself to watch. But that was the truth of it. That was what happened. And I wanted to, hopefully with this song we can awaken even more appreciation of God, a deeper appreciation of what Jesus did, what Jesus gave, just to show us the love, how much he loves us. So this is what the song is about.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Mary.
In the first light of dawn, all was set in place. Every plan that back and call, ready to take the stage. Death thought, finally he's got the world in his hands. At his command, love was bound up, pushed around to such disgrace, beaten up and crowned, shamelessly defaced. Oh, how could it be? I got his blood in my hands. Love undefiled and adulterated, stripped with no shame left reserved, broken and torn, crimson tainted. The cross took the death I deserve, 'cause love has the final word. On the cross, on display, the greatest sacrifice, love and bloody disarray, all before my eyes, covered in my guilt. The Father wouldn't turn his face away from love undefiled and adulterated, stripped with no shame left reserved, broken and torn, crimson tainted. The cross took the death I deserved. It was love poured out but never faded, spilled for every sin's worth. But when blood kissed the cup, death was faded. The cross took the death I deserve, 'cause love has a final word. Oh, the only sight that mattered, I couldn't bear to see. Love held by 3 nails on a tree, every stripe that marred innocence divine was every bit yours and every bit mine. There he was, love undefiled and adulterated, stripped with no shame left reserved, broken and torn, crimson tainted. The cross took the death I deserved. It was love poured out but never faded, now spilled for every sin's worth. But when blood kissed the the final word. Oh, love has the final word. Thank you.
Amen. Hallelujah. Love has the final word. Wow. I you know you're you paint such a beautiful but chilling uh, picture there, and that I think if we all take a minute to think about what he went through for each and every one of us, and he would have done it for a single one of us. It's just an amazing, amazing uh, truth. Did make me
Absolutely.
think of a story, just a quick story I wanted to share with you. So my daughter has a friend who has a Satanist friend, who apparently every Good Friday will call this person and say, haha, we got him. But then on Easter morning, call and say, well, that didn't take.
Right.
So even even the Satanists get it.
It's true.
Love
It's true.
has the final word. What an amazing message. Thank you so much, Mary, for sharing with us tonight. Is there anything else you'd like to add where we can just again where we can find you online and where we can find you in the future?
I'm on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It's called Mary Ozaraga Music. It's the same for Instagram. But you can find, I post a song every month on YouTube. It doesn't have to be a fully produced song. Sometimes I produce demos, like, fresh songs. I would post them there so you could hear when they're all rough and not even all right. But I guess
Somehow I
that's more.
don't think that really matters with you. I think the beauty of your songwriting is going to come through no matter what production level you've got behind them.
Amen. I hope so. I really hope so. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes,
Oh,
and
thank
I'm not on
you.
TikTok. It's not something I probably might think about in the future, but
You're not.
maybe.
That is a brave new world. So
I know.
join at your join at your mm, I don't know, be careful.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Mary. It was such a wonderful chance to get to meet you. I'm so glad we did.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being so warm.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Rob, for having